Does what happened overnight just make this completely null and void?
I don't think so. I think that there are interests from all sides to keep the situation quiet, and the Egyptians, also the United States and some European countries have been involved in trying to stabilize the situation in the Gaza Strip, especially Egypt, because Egypt is obviously a neighbor of the Gaza Strip. It controls the border between Gaza and the Sinai Peninsula, and it does not want to have the demographic pressure coming from Gaza to Egypt itself. So Egypt also has an interest in trying to calm the situation in the Gaza Strip. Then, of course, comes the issue of the funding of Hamas, and it was again brought up recently by the money that was transferred in cash from Qatar. Now, this points out to the complexity of the situation, because Qatar has close ties with Iran, which is why it was boycotted by Saudi Arabia about a year ago. But Israel does not want a complete collapse, economic collapse of the Gaza Strip, which is why it was looking the other way when the money was transferred. So both Israel and Egypt have an interest in not having an economic collapse in the Gaza Strip, in calming the situation. And Hamas itself knows that if there's another round of war, it would bring about more destruction to the Gaza Strip. It does not have an interest in that either. And so I think we should expect in the coming days diplomatic efforts from Egypt, from other players in the region, to try and calm the situation. As I mentioned before, in Israel, there are also domestic considerations, political considerations, but I think globally, most actors in the region have an interest in calming the situation.
Talking about